What's going on, guys? I have no idea why I'm filming this. We're making a flamethrower tray. It's up to you what you want to use this for. I'll personally use it to scare people. The things that you're gonna need is a camera. Dishant, please come here and show them. So this is like a silicone gun. What you do is you put the silicone inside it and you have to press it and it keeps going. But we have made a small adjustment here. We used one of our zip ties and we clamped this part on so it stays pressed. So now the thing is you can move this part freely inside and out. I'll show you why that is important. Anyways, let's move ahead. You need a sharpener, a lighter. I have two, whichever works. A few zip ties, a knife, some tape and a ruler. Ruler and tape is optional because what I'm making is I'll be putting the lighter onto the whole flamethrower. So I'll be clamping this here with the lighter over here. Okay guys, by the way, we wanted to make a really long flame, and for that we tried a couple of things. We tried a deodorant, we tried WD-40, and they just didn't have the flame to be long enough. So we're gonna use something that you've never used before, a can of HIT. जो भी इंडिया में रह रहा है, you can easily use this. हर जगह मिलता है HIT. 80 रुपए का एक can, सस्ता हो जाएगा. So guys, for those who are not in India, this is like a cockroach killing spray. But trust me, it produces flames way bigger than any deodorant you can ever imagine. Okay, so moving on. Fairly simple. It's gonna take you like 5 minutes to put it all together. Make sure you buy the can along with this sort of contraption which allows you to direct the spray of your can. Now the next step will be to take the silicone dispenser. We'll put the can in like so. And now you can see it's a perfect fit. So I've bought the right size canister for this. And as you can see, once we put it all together, we need to press it. But here it doesn't press the part which is supposed to be pressed. So for that we'll use a sharpener. We'll place the sharpener strategically so that it helps us to split things. So that the sharpener doesn't come off, I'll be using some tape to fasten it in place. So guys, if you all can see, I've placed the sharpener right on top of that part. So it helps us press the whole thing. Alright guys, you put it inside here. So let's try it out. Oh fuck. The wind direction, man. Fuck yeah. Put that tape in the Alright, it works. It works. We won't be taping down the bottle because if we tape it and once this presses it, it's gonna get stuck in that position. So I'll use zip ties. I'll use only one zip tie to fasten it. But before that, I'll clamp this ruler right here, and I have to make sure that it's the same length as of this, whatever this thing you want, the nozzle ka part. So it has to be almost the same length. Alright guys, nothing fancy, just some amount of tape here and you're done. Guys, next step is that we mount the lighter. But before we mount the lighter, we'll be using a zip tie to fasten the button down in the down position so that the lighter is always on. This is how it's supposed to stay. With the zip tie we can manage that. Okay, so we fasten the lighter to the scale. And this zip tie is gonna go over your can. Alright guys, we finish off by putting this last bit of zip tie over here around this part. Guys, this is it. This is the whole flamethrower. Alright guys, I'll show you all how to put on your lighter on. So now the fuel supply is on, so we can just light it using another lighter. Let's try and test it out.
Crunch time.
forget to subscribe, guys. Like this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to have a safe weekend with your flamethrower. Make sure you have a fire extinguisher with you at all times. Don't behave like us. Fuck the lighter is still on. Don't behave like us. You're too irresponsible. Have a safe weekend. Thanks, guys.